Guys, so today's video is going to be a talk through. I purchased this CC cream from Almay and I chose this brand because the brand itself is cruelty free, and although it is owned by Revlon, which is a company that tests on animals. I purchased for less than $10. It comes in a 30 ml tube and I am in light or medium. So just a little background on why I wanted to get this kind of product. I do work out every day and I find that I just don't want to use foundations. I just wanted something to even out my skin and was also beneficial and has SPF, because living in this new state I'm in, it's super hot. We get days where it's like 110 degrees. And I've noticed that I'm getting freckles or sun marks or whatever you call them over here that weren't there before, and it freaked me out. So I do use the Coola SPF 35 or 30 face sunscreen that's also mattifying, but I found that, you know, that was just not enough anymore. So it's good that this has another SPF of 35. It comes in this tube, and for this product I don't use a brush, I just use my fingers. I have heard that for BB creams and CC creams, it's a lot better to apply it with your fingers, and it just looks like this. It's just like a cream, and I'm going to start on this side of my face because this one has the red spot on my nose. So this is after the first application of the CC cream, and compared to my other side. And normally I just use one layer for the entire face, but like on this area I have a bit of redness, a lot of redness there, not a bit, but you know what I mean. I kind of put another layer, but just on that area. And this doesn't feel super heavy at all. It feels very light. It's just like you're applying a thicker version of your moisturizer, except it evens out your skin tone, which is great. And I have applied this twice already since I got it, and we're gonna talk about that when I come back after my workout. So as you can see, I still have some redness there. I just apply a little bit more on those areas, spread it out, and just kind of lightly blend it on my skin instead of like strongly rubbing it off of your skin, which defeats the whole purpose of what you're trying to do. So obviously I'm still going to apply some concealer on my under eyes, and as for the rest of my face, I'm just going to let it be except for this red spot on my nose. I have to cover that. So once you've applied the product, give it a couple of minutes to set on your skin. Let it be absorbed and settle before you do anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover my dark circles in this red spot, apply some powder, do my brows, and a little bit of blush. Not too much, just to give a little bit of color on that pale face, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and this is the final look. So I'm just gonna show you what I used for the rest of my face. Let's start with the brows. I used my Coastal Scents eyebrow palette, which can also be like a neutral shadow palette really. It comes with a mirror and it has these 4 shades, and I just use my Real Techniques angled brush. I believe they're vegan, and Coastal Scents is cruelty free, so I use that for my brows. and I set it with my e.l.f. eyebrow tint in Ash, and e.l.f. is also cruelty-free. And then for my blush, I used my e.l.f. blush palette. I believe I switched it up a little bit because I am going to be bringing this with me when I travel. I use this darker shade, which you will find on the dark palette, and I just applied it with my Coastal Scents brush. And I set my face with this Palladio rice powder, and you can get this at any Sally's beauty supply. If you're in the Philippines, you can get Palladio at, I think, the beauty store or something like that. So this is also not tested on animals. And because I self-tanned, I had to put a powder that is a little bit darker, well, a lot darker really, than my actual skin tone, or my face, in fact, because my face is lighter than the rest of my body. Anyway, Advanced Mineral, Loose Mineral Foundation in Angelina. And so if you're an NC30, this is definitely darker than an NC30 shade, and this is how it looks on the face. So I will check back in a few hours after my workout perhaps, and then let's see how it holds up, and we'll talk about the product a little bit more. Hey guys, I am back and it is 6:30 exactly. I have sweat from working out. I went to the store, picked up a couple of things. I drank my protein shake and stuff, and ta-da! So obviously this isn't a full coverage foundation or whatever, but I have oily skin and I'm not super greasy. I like that it evens out my skin. It doesn't make my face super oily, and so far it doesn't break me out. Although I have breakouts today, that's from using a certain foundation that I reused and figured, you know, I broke out, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna use that again. But anyway, also use this before applying actual foundation. You look really flawless, but still looks natural because you're not putting a lot more product on it. And it's very inexpensive. It has SPF. Overall, I actually like this product and would recommend it to those of you who have oily skin. So this is just the beginning of my cruelty-free journey, and hopefully you are going to enjoy my video still, and hopefully you will still find it helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, comment below and I'll try to answer them for you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!